Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Nerd. I'm Ron McKenzie-Lefurgey. Nerds around the world rejoiced when we learned that Deadpool would be rated R. So many jokes were able to be made without having to worry about stupid kids. However, even with an R rating, there are certain jokes from the comics that take it too far to be seen on screen. So let's look at some now. Cause YouTube is super accepting of questionable comedy. Just kidding, I'm probably already demonetized, but that's okay. If you finish this and want more Wade, check out our video on disturbing facts about Deadpool next. But first, get ready, it's time for the top 10 Deadpool jokes that won't make the movie. Number 10. The mouse shotgun. Deadpool has been known to construct some pretty ridiculous weapons over the years, one of which is a shotgun that uses rabid mice as ammo. How did they get rabies? Wade gave it to them. Yeah, personally I find it hilarious, but it sounds like a pretty great way to get animal rights groups all up on your case, so this will probably remain off screen. Number 9. The Chimichanga Slave. One comic saw Deadpool holding a Mexican man hostage, not letting him see his family, just so he'll cook chimichangas. And I get it, chimichangas are great, and if you find a good chef, you need to keep it on lock, but like, not literally on lock. In today's climate around race, especially with the current US-Mexico tension from DACA repeal and constant mutterings about a wall, this probably wouldn't play so well. Number 8. Chainsaw sense. Yep, you may know about Spider-Man's Spidey sense, but did you know that Deadpool has a chainsaw sense? He has the superhuman ability to tell when he has a chainsaw shoved through his body. It's uncanny. Hey, personally, I'd love to see a joke like this, and a joke like this could definitely happen in the movie, but I don't think even an R rating will let them get away with having a chainsaw through Wade's stomach shooting blood and guts everywhere. But a sword? A sword might work. Number 7. This is my book! At one point while teaming up with Punisher, Deadpool shoots a guy that Punisher was about to shoot. Why? Well, according to Deadpool, because you were gonna do it and this is my book. You might be thinking, this isn't inappropriate, why would it make the movie? Well, the joke is talking about a book, not a movie, so it wouldn't make sense. Was this a total cop-out because I started this list and realized that it's actually really hard to find jokes that wouldn't make the movie? Yes it was. Number 6. The guns. This one's a bit different. Now, I couldn't actually find the issue this belongs to, but apparently there's a comic where Deadpool is talking to a woman who asks if he has any guns, and he goes, 2 of them, baby. Honestly, unlike other entries on this list, this wouldn't make the movie because it's a super unoriginal joke, and Deadpool's better than that. Seriously, even I could think of a better joke than that, which makes me fear that it was a fan-made comic. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is fan-made, but hey, it's still a joke made by Deadpool, so I say it counts, and the joke sucks, so it won't be in the sequel. Number 5. Deadpool force feeds them meatloaf. Baby's first Deadpool book compared Captain America's approach to a variety of situations to that of Deadpool. One panel showed Cap respecting the choices of vegetarians, while showing Deadpool force-feeding them meatloaf. Now, I'm not sure if the current vegan culture would make this less likely to happen, or if the current let's make fun of vegan culture would make it more likely to happen. All I know is it's funny, and a terrible thing to do. Number 4. The stereotypical Arab. When it comes to sex jokes or swear words, the R rating is pretty forgiving. Lots of jokes from the comics could totally make it into the movie, but stuff that's racial, even if it isn't necessarily racist, can be pretty dangerous, particularly since a certain portion of the population sees racism just about everywhere. Here we have Deadpool seeing that a terrorist is Arab and pointing out how it conforms to a stereotype. In today's climate, using stereotypes, even if it's only brought up ironically, can lead to some serious backlash, so despite the fact that it's making fun of a stereotype and not perpetuating it, I'm thinking it still won't be seen in the films. Number 3. Smurf murder. One scene saw Deadpool looking in on the Smurfs going about their day. Then he decided to do what any homicidal maniac would do, started burning them with a magnifying glass, reducing one to bones. The thing is, the movies are definitely putting Deadpool in the anti-hero role, which is where I prefer him as well, and the murder of peaceful Smurfs for fun definitely wouldn't be kosher. Number 2. Whatever TJ Miller wrote for the bar scene. Apparently TJ Miller wrote a version of their famous bar scene that was really funny, but it was just so obscene and rude that not only was it cut from the film, but they won't even say what it was he wrote. He's talked about certain lines in interviews, but they keep the scene really close to the chest, which sucks because I really want to know, because it was probably really funny and so inappropriate. Number 1. The Aristocrats! In 2014's Deadpool number 23, Agent Gorman went to check on his soldiers in the helicarrier and found Deadpool standing in a gory scene with bodies everywhere and asked, "What the hell is this?" And in reference to a classic disgusting joke, Deadpool cries, the Aristocrats. Now, for those of you who don't get the reference, Google it. I'd recommend Gilbert Gottfried's version. Definitely can't tell it here, but when you get the joke, you'll see why there's just no way he'll tell it in the movie, R rating or not. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Nerd for more videos. Let me know which of these you think might make Deadpool 2 in the comment section down below. Some of them are certainly debatable. The R rating can be pretty darn forgiving, but I tried to give explanations that make a little sense. And if you want a sweet playlist to watch so you can just relax and let the nerdiness wash over you, check out our Top 10 alternate versions playlist on the channel. Until next time, I'm Ron McKenzie-Lefurgey with Top 10 Nerd. Later, nerds.